Hello, good morning. It feels very strange to be going live on a Friday morning. That's how you know today is a super special day because I'm going live on a Friday morning. Normally, I go live on Tuesday mornings at 9 a.m. So sorry that my voice is croaky. I'm on the tail end of um, the dreaded COVID, but I'm totally fine. It's just the last remaining thing is sometimes my voice is croaky. But anyway, I'm so excited to be here on an unusual Friday morning instead of my usual Tuesday morning. My name is Genevieve Coe. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. If you're joining me live today or if you're watching the replay, make sure to post the comments so that I can see that you're joining me and celebrating in our little extra live party today, and say hello and tell me where you're from. And I'll give you a little bit of background on me. My name is Genevieve Coe, and I love being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. A little bit of my story is actually I did not think I was creative or crafty at all, and I could never imagine myself doing what I'm doing now. But I did, um, learn to discover that I could create with paper, ink, stamps. I could make pretty things, and it wasn't like hard. So that's how I started. And hello, Marianne. Good to see you. So, in case you didn't hear the news, the biggest promotion of the year, at least what I think is the biggest promotion, Saleabration, is ending. And so it's ending at the end of February. I can't believe how fast time has gone, but I would encourage all of you, if you haven't taken advantage of the Saleabration offer yet, please take advantage. Like I feel this great responsibility to tell you to make sure not to miss out. So I want to make sure you know about what's going on, because what are the Saleabration perks? Let's see whether I can show you. So there is a little brochure. Even if you haven't seen the brochure before, don't worry, you can view everything online. And there are 3 ways to take advantage of Saleabration. So you can one of the easiest things you can do, especially if you're newer to the Stampin' journey, one of the things you can do is shop. So during Saleabration, for every $60 spend, you can choose a free gift. And there are some free gifts that are free with a $120 order. So if your order reaches 120, you can pick one of the higher priced gifts, or you can choose 2 of the lower price gifts. Okay, so shopping is one way to take advantage. And because we're in the final days, I decided to add my own little special to it. So besides, these are gifts from Stampin' Up, which anybody can receive. And then there's the gifts from me, Stampin' for Fun, Genevieve Coe, special offer, Saleabration Finale special offer. I have special gifts as well. So when your order reaches 60, I will throw in a package of the iridescent pearls, which are super gorgeous. So I would love for you to take advantage of that. So shopping, there's more party perks, but anyway, I don't want to get too off track. So shopping is one way to take advantage. The other is hosting. It's a little late. I mean, it's not impossible. If you wanted to squeeze in something before the end of February, we could do a little Facebook get together, a little Zoom get together, and you could earn a free stamp set called Scenic Garden. It's an exclusive host stamp set. And then, oh, here's a picture of it there. Okay. And then the third way to enjoy the gifts from Stampin' Up! About Saleabration is to join the Stampin' Up! Family. And it's an incredible offer, this Saleabration. So don't assume that this is the offer all the time. It's just during Saleabration, where you can choose $225 worth of product, anything you want. So you really customize, we call it the starter kit. You can customize it with $225 of whatever you want. You pay only $135, no shipping and no tax in most provinces. So Like, I don't know how to express what an amazing deal it is. So just to clarify, there's the shopping offer, the hosting offer, the join offer. So you can't really, like with the join offer, even though you're paying 135, it doesn't mean you can pick two from the shopping because it's really a separate offer. But it's such a good offer to choose 225 and pay only 135. And look at this cute little boho blue mini machine. I have one here. So this is a great entry level cut and emboss machine. Normally, I believe I want to say it's $80 or $70, but during the special Saleabration join promotion, you can get it for only $40 more. So you can choose $225 worth of product, add on the mini machine, either in the exclusive boho blue, or you can choose the regular white color, and then you pay $175. Okay, so there's actually three options for you when you want to take advantage, because it's not just the starter kit that's amazing. I know I talk about it a lot, but it's all the things you get after you get the starter kit and you become a part of the family, because you can shop for yourself and get a discount. You're the first to see new products. You can be able to access Stampin' Up exclusive events. So I know in June they're doing like an exclusive stamping event just for demonstrators. So you have access to that when you join the Stampin' Up family. And then I offer my own special perks, such as creative challenges, swapping, monthly kind of get-togethers, gatherings, because it's really part of a community, part of a fun community. Just to show you an example of the swapping, I get these swap cards mailed to me. It's like getting Happy Mail every month. So it's so fun. Those of you who are on Team S.T.I.C, I encourage you to participate if you haven't already. But look at this cute one that I received from Kimberly, one of the Team S.T.I.C girls. She's using the dainty flowers, Saleabration paper, and the cute, 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 adorable owls, which is also a Saleabration gift. So, and here's this one. Oh, I think this is from Maureen. She's using the fitted florets bundle there, and she did some nice embossing. So that's an example of the community that you get to be a part of after you get the starter kit. So only 4 days left. Okay. As well, Stampin' Up came up with more shopping options here. So let me see whether I can show you. So when your order is $60 or more, here's an example of more free gifts that you could choose from. So let me see whether I can pull that up for you. Okay, so I'm going to use some of those products today because I think they're amazing. Like a free punch, that's fantastic. A punch is like a $25 value. So to get a free punch with your $60 order. So these are all gifts from Stampin' Up. They're all gifts from Stampin' Up. So anybody can take advantage as long as you reach that shopping threshold. But speaking of gifts, I'm having a party. So thank you for joining the party. Say hello in the comments, and make sure to fill out the party door prize form, which I have in the description because I have some prizes to give away. So definitely fill out that party door prize form. But I wanted to as well show you special party perks that I am offering just until Saleabration's over. But today is the early bird deadline, so I don't want you to miss out. So I mentioned you can fill out the door prize form. Okay, so your minimum $60 order, I think I mentioned this. So this is for those of you who shop with me as your demonstrator. Thank you so much. These are my ways of just saying thank you. Of course, those of you on Team S.T.I.C or demonstrators, you'll probably be placing your own order as a demonstrator because you'll get that 20% off. But in case you haven't decided to make the leap yet, these are some party perks I'm offering. Now, if you bump it up to 120, you'll get the 2 gifts from Stampin' Up plus a free mystery bag gift from myself. So I've got some little mystery bags made up. The value in the mystery bags is around $75. I guarantee that each mystery bag will have at least one stamp and die bundle. So that's a great option. Classes. I do classes because it's a way to keep us stamping together and enjoying and having a little fun together. So I have upcoming classes. Just use the link in the description to check out my registration form. And for any class you sign up for, you get 2 bonus door prize tickets. And as I mentioned, today is the early bird deadline for placing your order if you want the make and take packet. So you might be curious what the make and take packet has inside, because I'm going to be stamping the cards today that you can receive as part of your make and take packet as long as you place your order before the end of the day, before midnight. So these are shopping bonus offers. Now, I wish I could give you a bonus offer for joining, but Stampin' Up rules say that I can't add on stamp sets, I can't add on product or anything to the starter kit, probably because it's such a good deal and they don't want demonstrators to, go crazy doing that. But the thing is, remember, when you purchase the starter kit and join my team, you start right away getting access to all the exclusive perks that I have on my team. So we have, $10 make and take packets. We have creative challenges. We have an exclusive Facebook group. We have monthly get-togethers. I have a stamp camp exclusively just for my Team Stick stampers. We're actually going to be meeting in Markham in a couple weeks to have our Team Stick stamp camp. So there's so many more perks besides just the starter kit. And of course, if you want to, you can share the fun with others and sell the product and earn a little supplementary income as well. So it just opens the door. I think of the joining offer as something that opens the door to even more possibilities and experiences. And with the starter kit on special now, I just want to make sure you all know what an amazing deal it is. And I would love to have you join the Team Stick Stampers. Okay, so who's ready to do some stamping and see the projects that I have to share with you today? Let me, let's see whether I can, whoops, hold on, I want to make it. Okay, so I've got my table. Hopefully you can see everything there. So just a reminder, I just want to show you some different samples using some of the Saleabration exclusive products. Here's one with the On the Farm Designer Series paper. And then there's that frayed white ribbon. You actually get 2 spools of that if you choose that as your Saleabration freebie. Here's the swap card I received using the Favored Flowers Designer Series paper. And this is a really fun, let me show you the fold on this. So much variation, right? You guys, if you've been joining me before, you'll be seeing that I've been using, who's this from? Celia. So look, isn't that kind of a fun fold? Okay, and so you guys have seen in my weekly videos, we've been focusing on that Favored Flower DSP. This is the one my wonderful husband created for you guys. Right, so same beautiful paper, so many different ideas and options. Okay, so you can see that paper's hiding back here. I don't know if you can see it there. Okay, so the Favored Flower is really, you don't want to miss that. It's always like a little game for me every Saleabration. How many Saleabration gifts can we get? How can we maximize everything? I'm all about that, maximizing. Okay, let's do a little stamping, my friends. Sorry, my voice is so croaky. Okay, I'm going to grab the Highland Heather. Those of you who are demonstrators may have seen this card because I shared it with some Canadian demonstrators. But I shared it because I wanted to show what I was doing. And so I had planned this project to share with you guys because some of you might not be totally aware about some of the new Saleabration products. And I thought it would be fun for you to see kind of a neat fold. I actually did this as a mystery stamping activity with my Team Stick girls. We had a little bonus stamping last week as well. And so this is a 4 1/4, like I cut it at 4 1/4 inches. And so I just basically cut our cardstock in half. And so it kind of gives like this, almost like a tent sort of shape here. And then what I'm actually going to do is going to cut off a flap here, okay? So these cards that I'm going to show you today are ones that you can receive the packets for. I will pre-cut them for you so that you can have the packets and create the cards. Even if you don't have exactly the same stamp set or designer series paper, you can use the pre-cut card pieces to still create. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to create and enjoy and have fun. I know for me, before I really got into stamping, it was almost like I couldn't give myself permission to have fun and to shop and to, make pretty things. I thought I should do more responsible things like change my children's diapers and clean the house and do the laundry. And yes, those things are important, but I have found so much joy and so much, I don't know. I think there's really value in taking time to do what you love. So, yeah, I don't know why I got onto that stream, but just to share with you guys that I'm excited to share these projects with you. So I cut off at 2.5 inches there, and that piece that I cut off can act as a panel in the front to create our focal point. And then I'm going to use some beautiful designer series paper, which is going to be leaving us in 4 days. It's the Dandy Designs designer series paper. And just remember, I'll cut and prepare everything for you as long as your order is a minimum $60 before the end of midnight tonight. That's one of my special party perks. But I'm going to use this designer series paper. And I'm going to create, oh, oops, I cut it the wrong size here. It's 2 3/4. I could be wrong. Oh, no, that's good. Okay, so we can add that designer series paper to the panel. Tell me what you think of this paper, right? It's so pretty. Where's my adhesive? There we go. So we'll add that to the flap. And so for those of you who place your order online, I do always have a standing online ordering special, just to say thank you for kind of taking the time to do it yourself online. You'll get the 4 make and take packets. As long as your order is $60 or more, you'll get the 4 make and take packets for the cards that I'll be showing in my live videos next month. And I'm so excited about next month. I designed the cards already. There we go. So this piece, I'm just using the back side of it there and creating this on the panel. I'm so excited about next month's cards. So you're going to want to make sure to join me every Tuesday morning because we're going to be making cards using the Taco Fiesta stamp. Oh my goodness, so cute. So if you want the make and take packets for the cards that I'll be showcasing next month, make sure to place your minimum $60 order online. The link is in the description. So what I'm going to do is put this panel on here. I'm going to apply some adhesive right here. I love how the colors coordinate. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, so we don't want to put all the adhesive all over because otherwise it'll shut the card. It'll make the card kind of closed there. Okay, and so let's use another Saleabration gift going on right now. This punch, I believe it's normally $24. You can get it free. You can choose this as your Saleabration freebie. And, oh gosh, I don't think this piece is big enough. Literally, I picked this up off my floor. Okay, so we're going to use some pale papaya. And I wouldn't have normally put papaya and Highland Heather together, except that it's in the DSP, so it gave me a good idea. So go ahead, keep commenting. I don't know. Haven't seen any comments lately. Are you all watching raptly? Okay, the punches are great, and a tag punch is very versatile. So you can always use that. Okay, and then there's another punch that came out. It is available in the annual catalog, but it's available free now as a Saleabration gift with your minimum $60 order. This cute little Songbird punch. So let's play with him a little bit. Let's get some different cardstock colors. So basically the theme we've got going here is Highland Heather, fresh freesia, a little bit of pale papaya. So let's let's cut our little songbird out. And this punch is what we call a builder punch. So with the builder punch, there's a few things going on, few little punches going on with just one punch. So what I recommend is when you are punching with a builder punch, turn it over, okay, when you punch, so that the pieces fall out. You don't want them to kind of get trapped inside. Okay, so maybe I can move our trimmer here. Okay, and up here is the link if you want my all-inclusive link. You can check that out. Okay, so here's our little songbird. I don't know which direction he goes in. I think he goes in this direction, but the fun thing is that you can put him in whatever direction you want. But let's do his belly in Highland Heather. So I think his belly and his wing, just to give a little bit of contrast there. So I don't have to put the whole piece in. If I just want the belly and the wing, I can just do that part. But again, I'm flipping it over so that the pieces fall down. Okay. Okay. I'm just giggling because it's so cute. This guy is so cute. And it's like magic when you start to put him together. I don't know where my little mat is. That's super annoying. Oh, here it is. Okay. I like to use the silicone mat to sometimes do my little fine gluing here so I don't get glue on my paper. Okay, and I'm just gonna put a little drop of glue, and this will be his cute little belly. So this is how the builder punch works. It allows you to kind of build the creature, or I don't know, scene. Okay, what happened to our, and here's our little wing. Okay, see how it's coming together? So cute. And you can imagine, like, you could choose all different colors, right? To kind of create little songbirds in all different colors. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll make his little beak in pale papaya. Okay, so there's like a little songbird singing little beak there. So we'll add that on. Okay. Wow, so cute, so cute. Okay, you can tell I really get happy when I'm stamping. That's what I'm saying. So often as women, we forget that we're allowed to have fun. And oh my gosh, there are more unhealthy ways to have fun besides playing with paper. More dangerous ways. And at my age, we don't need too much risk in our life. I'm calm. I don't need too much risk in my life. So playing with paper is right up my alley. Okay. Let's think how we're going to have his little singing mouth going there. Okay. So this is the scary part where I'm going to draw little eyeballs. Because I'm not an artist. I don't really know. I'm sure perspective is everything, but like where we put these eyeballs could totally change how this guy looks. So I'm not really sure. I wish I were an artist, but I'm not. But still, I think we're okay. Isn't he a cutie pie? So let's stick him on here. Maybe it's a her. Okay, whatever. So here's our cute little guy. And that is just with the one punch. There was no stamping whatsoever. This is all just punch. We call it punch art when we do that. And I'll use a little bit of our twine. So we've got the Baker's Essential Twine Pack, which has a number of different colors in it or whatever. I used up all the black anyway. But I have white, which I think will be perfect on here, to just give a little touch of texture to our card. And I think it adds a cute factor when you've got this cute little white mini bow here. Okay, so these are all the things. I hope you all always keep a wish list next to you of things you can add to your crafting supplies, because twine, there's a reason why it's called the Essentials Pack, because twine is something we can use regularly. So it's good to have that in your stash. Okay, there we go. Right, we can put a little bit of twine there. Adhesive is another staple. Always before the end of Saleabration, I check all my basics like adhesive, cardstock, because if I'm going to stock up, I may as well stock up when I can get the free gifts. But of course, I'm a demonstrator, so I get the discounted price, but I still get the free gifts. So it's like double dipping. It's awesome. Okay, so we'll put that there. And go ahead, ask me if you have any questions whatsoever. I'll try to answer them. Even if I don't see them right now, I may answer them later. Any questions about the starter kit? I was talking to someone and it was basically, what's the catch? That is too good to be true. And that's probably the hardest thing for people to get over, is like, is there some kind of catch? But no, the fun just continues when you get the starter kit. Okay, and then why don't we just add a little sentiment there? We can add anything. Just a reminder that this stamp set, I haven't used it a lot at all, the Sending Support stamp set. So it's a Saleabration freebie. There's kind of a lot of different sayings in there. This one's brand new, so I might save this. I think it's brand new. Yep, brand new, never used. So, but I have been using the French one, so we'll use that. So don't forget, those of you who are bilingual or have family or friends that are bilingual, you can get the stamps in French as well. Some of the stamps, not all of them, but I like this one. Je t'aime comme tu es. I like you as you are. I love you as you are. So our little songbird is singing words of affirmation there. We all need words of affirmation sometimes, don't we? At least I do. I think everyone does. So we'll put that on there with a little strip of basic white cardstock. And we'll stamp that, I guess, just in black. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to stick my head in the camera. Okay, not bad. Relatively straight there. That's the thing. It's handmade. Doesn't have to be perfect. We'll do that. Right? And if we want to make it kind of fun, we could cut this on an angle there. Ah, so cute. I'm so happy. Okay, so let's stick that down. So this is card number 1. I am happy to send you all the pieces so that you can create this card on your own time. It's one of my gifts as part of the Saleabration finale party. Just place your order, minimum $60. You can message me your order. You can shop online. I'm happy to give you some support with your shopping if you need. But you'll need to place your order by the end of tonight because that is the early bird special. So this is card number 1. I hope you guys liked it. Who's excited to see card number 2? Okay, let's put this away because otherwise there's like not that much room on my table. So it's kind of funny how the space, it's like the real estate is so precious here. I'm trying to make space. I'm really excited about the next card. I already know who I'm going to give the next card to, because don't forget, sometimes we make these cards and we think they're works of art and then we can't give them away. But I love to send my cards. I'm actually going to challenge myself to send more cards if I can, because it just adds a little brightness to someone's day. Why wouldn't I want to do that? Okay, I've lost the lid for my, oh, here it is. I'm like, if I don't close this, I can see myself sticking my sweater arm or something right into that black ink pad. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Sorry, I'm just going to clean the stamp before I put it back. It is a good habit to get into. I'm just using the Simply Chamois here. Okay, I'm really excited about the next card. I know who I'm going to give it to. The next card, I'm going to give it to my son. Tomorrow night, we're actually having a little date with him. My husband, myself, and my son. We're going to go see Hamilton at the theater downtown. So I thought, oh, when I see him, I can give him a card. And because he wasn't home on Valentine's Day, so he didn't get the little love box I made for the other two. So I thought, oh, I'll bring down the card, and maybe if I can stop and get some gourmet cookies or something before we go downtown to see him, that would be perfect. So, you know, a belated Valentine's gift. And we're going to use this Greatest Journey stamp set. And I'm pulling it out because the paper is to die for. I don't know whether you have seen the paper. Actually, I might have a photo of it, but I'll show you what I've got here. Okay, so this is the coordinating designer series paper. I think it's called Enjoy the Journey. And it is a new Saleabration freebie that came out in February. So with your $60 order, you could choose this paper, but you know, it's hard. Are you going to choose this paper? Are you going to choose the punch? Are you going to choose the favorite flowers DSP? Oh my gosh. So that's how our order grows. That's why I'm saying, look at your basics, try to get in, you know, maximize as best you can if your budget allows. Okay, so hopefully you can see just the gorgeous scenery that's on this paper. Beautiful, right? Okay, so we're going to use it today. Of course, I can't put it back in. Okay, more mess. Don't worry. Don't panic. Okay, so I'm going to use this gorgeous mountain, trees scene, and I'm going to use a bit of the stars. Okay, I think this paper would also be fantastic for scrapbooking. Oh my gosh. See? Already, I see a scrapbook page coming to life. Oh, I mean, there's so many. Anyway, I'm not making a scrapbook page. Sorry, I just got distracted. Okay, let's make a card. And again, this is going to be another, I don't know whether you'd call it a fancy fold, but just a kind of interesting, unique cut. So I'm going to use the Starry Sky cardstock. Let me grab that. And we'll cut it in half to make our card base. Oh, avalanche. Okay. So this is another way that you can make your card bases a little, just change it up a little bit. So we're cutting in half as we normally do. We're scoring in half as we normally do at the 4 1/4 mark. Okay. And then I'm just going to cut off an inch here. So this one, I mean, we had it cut in a different way, in the other way, but we cut off 2.5 inches here. This one, I'm just going to cut off an inch. Okay. Okay, so it just gives kind of a different panel look. And we're going to dress it up with some designer series paper. So I think we can make that 3 inches by 5 1/4. So I don't know which mountain I kind of want. Okay, let's do this one. Look at that. Look at that paper. Tell me in the comments what you think of this paper. Okay. And what you think you would use this paper for if you had a pack of it. Would you use it for scrapbooking? Would you use it for cards? Okay. So, and go ahead, share this video if you've got some friends that you think would enjoy the inspiration. Feel free to share this video with them. Okay. And then I'm going to place a strip in here. Let's use the stars. So I know, I'm sorry, those of you who are artists, this or nature buffs, I know it makes no sense that the stars are going to go vertically next to mountains. I understand that that's not really a thing, but we are going to do it on our card. Take a little bit of artistic license there and put this piece right here. See that? Okay, so let's stick that down. And this card is a great card, I think. I always have trouble making card for men, masculine cards, or appropriate for men. Because you know me, pink, purple, flowers. That's like my go-to. So I think that's why I was really happy with this card. I'm definitely going to be giving it to my son. Okay, and then I'll put a white panel in here so that we can write our message. Okay, and I'll make it the same as this piece here, 3 inches by, oh, this feels like a piece of thick cardstock. This should not be there. I saved my basic white thick for the card bases if I can. Okay, so we'll cut this at 3 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And that will be our place in the inside where we can write our little message. So before I write the message, I am going to stamp something. And I like this one, "You belong among the stars." So we'll do that. I mean, there's all sorts of nice ones. "I'm so inspired by your courage." That's nice too, actually. Which I'm thinking, because this one's going to go to my son, which is the better one? "I'm so inspired by your courage." Maybe that one. Okay. Maybe I like the star one. I love stamp sets. It's a love-hate relationship. I love stamp sets that have images and words because I feel like it makes it more versatile, right? And the font of the words will coordinate really nicely with the images. So I do like having it together, but then it's like, oh no, what do I choose? What do I choose? Okay, so we'll use the Starry Sky. And we'll stamp that here. Whoa, got a little. There we go. Nice, right? Okay, so let's stick that on. I'm happier than a pig in poop, I have to tell you. I still, after all these years, I've been a demonstrator for 15 years, and I was stamping a couple of years before I became a demonstrator. I really enjoy it. Because I would never be able to paint that or draw that, but I would never handwrite that, but to have the tools to create pretty things is so satisfying. Okay, we're not done, my friends. I am going to use some fun specialty paper to add to this card. I think this is still available. This is our silver foil paper, and there is like different colors of silver foil in there, and there's this one that kind of has like a purplish tint, and I love that it kind of is shiny and gives a little something special there. So I am going to, you can see that I was already practicing. There are amazing dies inside. There's like a runner, there's a woman with a lamp, like a hiker, a tent. Oh, I should make something for Kevin with the tent. Anyway, I'm going to use this BMX biker guy, and we'll roll it through. And so some of you have asked about the mini cut and emboss machine, like what's the benefit of it? I mean, I really see it. I mean, one is the portability, obviously. If you do go places to craft and stuff like that. But the other thing is that it just gives an introduction to the cut and emboss line because, maybe you're not ready to take advantage of the big machine yet, although you could put it in the starter kit just now, because when the starter kit goes back to its regular, you won't be able to put it in the starter kit, but you can now, the larger one. But I find many dies fit in the cut and emboss. So not as many embossing folders, like it's just kind of these mini embossing folders that fit into the cut and emboss machine, like these ones that are sort of more half size kind of thing. But the large regular size ones will not fit through the mini machine. But again, there's still a selection. So in each catalog, they seem to kind of come out with a new ones. So you can slowly build your embossing collection with the mini machine. And since it's part of the joint offer, it might be the great time to get one if you don't have any sort of die cutting machine. Okay, so let's get this guy out. I'm just going to poke him here. Okay, so I like the little shine, but it's not too bold, the shine, because, you know, the card's for a guy. You don't want to get all glittery and bling bling with them. They might, well, I mean, but guys can like glitter too, so. Okay, and then did you guys know that there is a specialty white paper called Shimmery White? And so I thought it's a very subtle shimmer. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but I thought it would be kind of nice to use that for the clouds. So let's do that here. So there's a few different clouds in this die set. I love it how everything coordinates. That is one of the hallmark things of Stampin' Up, right? So they have paper that coordinates with the stamp set and dies that coordinate with the stamp set. It really makes crafting so much easier, more time efficient for sure. Okay. So I hope you guys are enjoying the bonus inspiration. I know I don't normally hop on a Friday. Oh, can't leave my clouds there. Take the clouds. And make sure to put the dies back so that I don't lose them. Okay, oh, that's not the die. Where is our, sorry, because if I don't put it away, it'll be lost, and that will bring me great sadness. Okay. Okay, little mini machine, off you go. Here we go. And we'll put some clouds here. So I think I'm going to have him kind of jumping partially on, partially off. So again, same idea. You don't want to put the glue all over. You just want it on the part that's going to adhere to this front flap. Okay. Oh, 6:45 where you are, Doreen. Good to see you. Okay. So I'm just putting a tiny touch of glue. So I hope this extra live inspiration helps the products to come alive to you. I mean, it's one thing to look in the catalog or look online, but it's not till we use it that we realize, oh my, so pretty, so versatile, so many different ways to use it. Okay, do we want him jumping up in the air or jumping down? I don't know. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know, or just straight on. Ah, these are the questions. Okay, let's just go like this. Okay. And then where's our little clouds? And you can't even see, but there's a very subtle shimmer on there. So our shimmery white paper, thank you very much. Just gives a little extra, very subtle shimmer. And we'll put a dimensional on the back there, give that a bit of lift. And that is our bonus card number 2. Okay, so I hope you enjoy. Oh, Pat says she loves the card. I'm glad. Okay. So hopefully you learned something new from today's video, just a few new ways to create your cards by cutting off a portion and just having a different sort of opening or front. And I am happy to cut these make and takes for you and mail them to you as a thank you for your order during the party, as long as you do it before the early bird deadline, which is today, Friday. And oh, Nan's on here. Hi, Nan. So Nan, you'll be getting these in the mail. So I'm so happy to just inspire you, and I would love to help you with anything you need help with. Just see. So thank you so much for joining me for kind of the finale of the finale. I mean, the party does go on until Tuesday because Saleabration goes on until Tuesday. So I thought I'd let the party perks go on until then. but I would love for you to take advantage of the early bird perks as well. And if you have any questions, I know I'm kind of focusing on the shopping part, but really the best deal of all is the starter kit. And I would love to have you join my team and the fun of the Team S.T.I.C stampers so that you can, open that door of opportunity for so many other things that are possible. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me today. Please don't, I wanted to show you a sample of the mystery bags. Hang on. Some of you may have seen it from the earlier video, but if you decide to bump up your order to at least 120, you'll get some of the mystery bags. So here's just a couple. I can make, oh, wait. I have to add this thing. How do I make it? There we go. Okay. So this one has an embossing folder. This one has I promise that all the mystery bags will have a stamp set and die combo. And then maybe something else, some paper or another stamp set or something like that. So the value of the mystery bag is about $75. So it might be an extra reason to bump up your order if you're shopping with me. But again, the best deal of all is really the starter kit. So I would love to have you join as well. There was something I was going to tell you. Oh, I remember last week. I'm so sorry. Last week, I think I had said that the timber embossing folder was one of the Saleabration gifts. That was a mistake. I'm sorry. It wasn't the timber. It was the Into the Clouds and the Hive embossing folders are the ones that are free Saleabration gifts, not the timber. So I made a mistake Tuesday when I was sharing that. But anyway, thank you for joining me. Oh, I'm glad you guys liked the cards and the change up. And don't hesitate to reach out to me. And don't forget, you get bonus raffle tickets for signing up for classes as well. And so we do have this a few really fun classes going on that you can register for. One is the Lunch, Laugh, and Learn. So I know that Donna joined us last month and she's going to be joining us this month, but the more the merrier because there's lots of space at the Swiss Chalet in Markham. And I will prepare 3 cards for you to make and craft, and everything will be pre-cut for you, and you'll get to enjoy a delicious lunch. You'll pay for the lunch separately with the restaurant. And it's a great thing to do with a girlfriend. Invite a girlfriend to join you as well. Okay. And the extra bonus when you do come to that class, you do prepay the $20 for the cards, but I refund you the $20 if you decide to order at the class as well. So that's a little special. And then what is the other class that you can register for? Oh, yes, it's this one, the Creating for Christ class. So this one is unique because we are focused on a Christ-centered message, but there's going to be some great make and takes that just speak to sort of that spiritual dimension. And I find it a really encouraging class. We used to do it regularly before the pandemic, but as one of the girls said, it's making a comeback. So I think it's time to get together again, encourage each other, make stamping projects that'll be encouraging for your friends and family and for you. And I would love to have you join in. So make sure to register. And when you register as part of the party, you'll also get bonus door prize tickets. Okay, so there's so many party perks. Don't miss out. I tried to write them all in the description. And thank you so much for joining me, guys. Have a great, great weekend. Bye for now.